this particular video, I want to talk about somebody I've always respected. I want to talk to us about someone who inculcated. Oh, English is too much. English is too much. Somebody who taught me or who lectured me while I was in the university. Talking about anambrastateuniversityuli, which has changed its name to chukwuemekaodumegwuojukwuuniversityuli. It's the same university, but it was immortalized to our great hero Ojukwu when he passed on. Okay, so this is talking about a video of Professor Arinze Chinwuba. I will repeat, Professor Arinze Chinwuba. Professor Arinze Chinwuba was somebody I knew when I was in the university, talking about anambrastateuniversityuli. I entered the university, I think in 2008, yes. 2008, yes, that was when I entered the university. And as at then, when I entered the university, Professor Arinze was already a doctor. He was known as Dr. Arinze then, and he was a doctor in industrial chemistry. As at then, also, he was the head of anti-court. Yes, he was the head of anti-court, and he headed some positions in the school, talking about the Senate, talking about exam malpractice committee, many committees, because I was invited to two of his panels then when I was in the university. So I didn't know this until a few days ago when I saw it on social media, and I said, okay, let me talk about him. He has done a lot of things, both positive and negative. Let me explain. Please don't come for me when I say both positive and negative. Some persons are not happy that he's sick. Other persons are happy that he's sick based on how they got in contact with him. Okay, so you don't have to judge them. We all have our different ways of judging matters. This particular man has done a lot of things, but because of he is doing that to make us look good or make us be better persons in future, I cannot say he favored me and he did not favor others. Okay, so we have the left and the right in everything we do. So now Dr. Arinze, as we will hear in the video, became sick sometime last year. Have you not heard that professor? Because I now heard he's not a professor. Yes, when I was in school he was still doctor. So get it. So when I mentioned doctor, you know that yes, I'm talking about when I was still in university. But presently he's known as Professor Arinze Chinwuba. In case you do not know, please take that note, take it down. So I just said he's not feeling fine. He has been sick since last year, and as God will have it, he came to Zion Ministry, Lagos, where he was displayed, or where God healed him. It's really an important information that yes, he is getting better, because I really felt for him when I heard it, and I said, okay, let me share it to my family so that you see one of those persons who nurtured me while I was still in the university. Okay, so please, in case you don't know, like I've said before, Professor Arinze Chinwuba was a doctor when I was in school, but presently I think he's one of the youngest professors in Anambra State, if I'm not mistaken, as a whole, or this, let me use the word Southeast. I think he became a doctor at 20, it's not 20 something, if I'm not mistaken, and he became a prof at 38. Yes, I think so, because when I was in school, that was in 2009, he was already a doctor. And I left school 2012, and as I then I left school in 2012, he was still a doctor. So that was around late 20s, early 30s, because I am very sure of that age at that time, because he was one of the youngest doctors we had then in school. He became a professor at the age of 38, and that happens to be one of the youngest professor in Southeastern region, if not in Nigeria, because this person is very, very intelligent, very, very smart. If this man is in class today, he doesn't come with book. Yes, he teaches without book, and he's very good in industrial chemistry. When we talk about organic chemistry and polymer chemistry, you count him there. I think he's one of his specialty is organic chemistry. Okay, so he went to visit Zion Ministry, where we thank God he got his healing, and I said, let me share it with us so that you see what really happened to him and how he went and what really transpired. Okay, so please just sit back and watch this video with us. For those of us who have not followed us on our social media platform, we beg you, try to support us so we can push the ministry and bring us informations like this. Okay, till I come away next time to see me your screen, guys. I leave all of us with this video.
What happened to you for the first time?
I woke up in the morning. I'm a professor. My name is chukwuemekaodumegwuojukwuuniversityuli. I'm a lecturer.
Eh?
My name is chukwuemekaodumegwuojukwuuniversityuli. I'm a professor of chemistry. I'm a lecturer.
In which school?
Anambrastate University. A lot of my students are here.
A lot of your students are here.
Yeah, my ex-students, a whole lot of them are here.
So what happened?
October last year, I woke up and I felt sharp fire on my both lower limbs. From there, I started going to the hospital, from one hospital to the other. They said I had lumbar spondylosis, and I stopped walking. I walk with these two. Initially, I was on wheelchair.
Initially on wheelchair. But you walk with these two
Crutches. Even yesterday, when we were doing fundraising, I came up with the two crutches here.
These two?
Yes. So now, during the prayer time, I was praying. I noticed that because these two legs used to be very heavy. And the pains, I don't sleep. When I mean I don't sleep, I don't close my eyes at all. The pains are so excruciating that only somebody that probably have stayed in labor for like 3 hours will understand what I'm saying. And I don't sleep. But today, when you started praying, I noticed at first my spirit said, walk. I wanted to walk, I fell down. I stood up and I started walking. I started walking from where I was able to get to this place. And I was dancing around this place. But while I am dancing, I noticed that this right leg started getting heavy again. So I can walk, but you notice that I'm staggering now. But initially, I could not walk without this.
Yeah, healing is progressive. Healing is progressive. Professor, how can a young man like you become a professor? Huh?
I became a professor at the age of 38 years. I was the youngest professor in the east of Niger.
If you go do you born as a man or professor is you. You can't stand up. Come now. You say what?
Where is that? Good afternoon.
You know him?
Yes. From anambrastate He's my professor. I was even surprised to see him with two crutches.
He says he can walk now, but he can start. He's stuttering. But he cannot walk at all before without the walking.
He told me that he'll be going for surgery.
Professor, you will begin to walk from today permanently. Amen. Professor, today you are walking without the wheelchair, without the two crutches. The rest now will happen with your faith. You will tell yourself, I will begin to walk without it permanently. Professor, come. Professor, come. Jesus, Professor Rinze. When you came this year, he will walk perfectly well. Amen. All good in our Korea disappear. Holy Ghost. He's still working for himself. I will come for you to lecture me. I want to go to school.
I want to serve you.
Zion, Zion, come here, Jesus. University of Zion. From now, this night, may your healing be permanent.
Amen.
May born on it. In the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Get that walking stick. The two. From now till Sunday, that you begin to walk stronger and stronger. In the name of Jesus.
Jesus.
Peter helped the crippled man out. Help him gently as he walks. Before Sunday, it will be perfect.
Amen.
God bless you. Where about you? Where are you about? Receive your healing.